link or unmuting it, whatever platform you're watching this on. You guys know how much I appreciate it. I think you guys are awesome for watching these. We had our seminar. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the videos that I posted of it. It was totally awesome. I'm actually kind of happy that it rained on us because it did actually make it so that we got to train here, which was really cool for me to see the Colley Center people training here in my little basketball court that I come and practice at just for fun, you know. So it was super cool seeing that. But then also, it's a Colley Center seminar, and if any of you guys have gone to these, you have to have some sort of adversity at a Colley Center seminar. The weather's got to do something crazy. Somebody's got to get hurt. Something, you know, it's just something. And so, you know, day 2, we ended up just sticking it out there in the rain. And all of you guys that came out, you guys are some beasts. It was so much fun. If you guys haven't gone out to a seminar, whether it's a Colley Center seminar or not, if you're studying martial arts and you have an opportunity to go to a seminar, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to do it. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to make some friendships that'll last a lifetime. It's just super fun. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with what we got going, what I got for you guys today. So, what I've been working on here this morning is kind of thinking about using the Contratas line, so the basic Contratas line and the advanced Contratas line, to kind of best somebody that is kind of aggressive, right? So, and I'll explain that when we actually calibrate this. I'll show you guys the map that we're going to be using here in just a minute. We're going to be using the basic line and the advanced line. And I got 2 different variations of each one of these for you guys. Just really simple tweaks to the last strike at the end of it. I'll show you when we get to it. Let's work on the first one first, right? So first, what are we doing with the hands? So first one, the hands is pretty simple with this, okay? So we're gonna be doing 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna do a broken or a circular 4 and end in the number 2 chamber, and then swing a 2 and a 1. Like that, okay? Because that's gonna put you on the Contratas line. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, circular 4, 2, 1. Or you can do 1, 2, 3, broken 4, 2, 1. Doesn't matter if you do broken or circular for that one, okay? Let's see what we're gonna do with the feet for this. So we got our map here. Ignore all of these wonderful little lines that these kids like to draw out here. Just pay attention to these ones here. So I've got 2 different colors on here to indicate the 2 different lines. The dashed lines indicate the variations. I just kind of like to do that. It really helps just to kind of cement these things in my mind anyway. Okay, so we're going to be using the purple lines for this one, okay? So bridging to the inside or to the right of the diamond. So starting out in bladed, feet come together, right foot steps right 45, left foot steps up forward triangle. And now, normally, we would step up one more time up 0 degrees. But let's say that your opponent understands, let's do that. Okay, let's say that your opponent understands how to adjust time, and you're only able to get off 2 beats, right? You're only able to attack forward 2 times before they break time and attack back at you. So that's what both of these lines are focusing on. So we went up right 45, up forward triangle. Our opponent was able to pick up timing and attacks back at us, okay? And let's go back to the feet. Okay, and so we're at forward triangle, and we're going to step back now. This becomes 0 degrees, okay? Because he's attacking back at us. Our 0 degrees, my 0 degrees, and my opponent's 0 degrees are going to be overlapped here. So this makes this the new, like, kind of true 0, if you want to put it that way. Then we're gonna step out on 90 for variation 1, stepping out on that 90 degree, turning 45, and then we would be in a Contratas drill, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's do that again without interruption. So feet come together, right 45, forward triangle, out on 0, variation 1, step out 90, turn 45. Variation 2, feet come together, right 45, forward triangle, out, and then we're gonna step out on universal evasion, which is this line here. This is if they're gonna be attacking forward hard, okay? I'll show you that when we calibrate it. One more time with the feet. Feet together, right, forward triangle, out, 90. Then, feet together, right 45, forward triangle, out, and then universal evasion. All right, let me put this back on the stand. Okay, just one time with you guys looking at me with the footwork. So it's feet together, right 45, forward triangle, out on the new 0, 90. Variation 2, feet together, right 45, forward triangle, out, and then out again on the new universal. So 0, universal evasion. Now let's put it together with the hands. So we're starting here in bladed. When we swing our angle 1, we're putting our feet together, okay? This is the adjustment step. We would be adjusting time, breaking time, getting ahead of time so that we can drive forward to the inside, up right 45 with our angle 2, coming up forward triangle with our angle 3. They break time and drive forward. This is somebody that understands how to break time, and they're fairly aggressive, and they drive in at you. So we're gonna utilize the Contratas line to take advantage of that. So we're gonna come back with a circular 2, and then if they went fluid forward to their 1, they should be on their 1, I'm on my 2, I'm now on the Contratas line. They step in again, I'm gonna step 90 if they don't step too hard, so that I can, boom, step offline, get out of the way of the follow through of the arc of their angle 1 as my angle 2 takes their hand, turning 45 degrees and swinging my angle 1. Now we would be in the basic Contratas drill. You can drill this out a little bit and then bring it back to contact if you would like to. Okay, let's run through that again. Well, we'll do variation 2 this time. So, feet together on 1, bridging to the inside, up right 45, forward triangle with your 3, out on 0 with a broken 4 or circular, coming to your number 2 chamber. This time, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing this person driving really hard and fast with that angle 1. So stepping 90 is not going to put me in the right position. So I'm going to use universal evasion to get offline and keep myself in proper angle to take that hand. But because they were driving hard and I used the left 135 instead of the left 90, this time I'm just going to come straight back at my opponent with that angle 1 and then step 90 with the 2 to get into the Contratas drill. And break out of it. I'll do both of those one more time for you. So, 1, feet together. That adjusts time, and put your feet together so you can step in triangular footwork. Stepping right 45 with your 2, forward triangle with your 3, out on 0 with a broken or circular 4, variation 1. They don't drive super hard on that 1, that angle 1 when they're coming at me, so I'm going to step 90 with my 2, taking their hand, orienting my body 45 degrees where my opponent would be, and I am in the Contratas drill. Coming back to contact with a broken 2, and then out on 4, just like normal Contratas drill. Let's do variation 2 one time, and then we'll go to the next one I got for you guys. So 1, 2, 3, out on 0, and then we're gonna use universal evasion this time because they're driving super hard on that 1. Boom, universal, taking the hand and then coming straight back at my opponent. And then step 90 with that 2. Now in the drill. Broken or circular to take it back to contact, driving 2, 3, out on 4. That's the first one I got for you guys, all right? So that's using the basic line to your advantage to best somebody that is being aggressive, so that even if you're retreating, you are still attacking. In Kali, one of the things that I love about this art form is everything is an attack. If I'm swinging my weapon and I'm attacking your hand, I'm attacking your body, I'm attacking your weapon, it's an attack. So even when I'm being driven back, I'm using that to my advantage, because for Contratas, to be on the Contratas line, you actually have to be slightly behind time. So if somebody breaks time on you in the middle of your drive, you can use the fact that you're behind time to your advantage by transitioning to the Contratas line. Hopefully that makes sense. That's the basic line. Let's take a look at the advanced line. So for the advanced line, let's do the hands first. So we're gonna swing 1, 2, 3, 4, and then when we get back to our number 1 chamber, we're gonna do a vertical angle 1, to our number 3 chamber, swing 3, 2, back down to the 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, vertical, 3, 2, back down to the 3. A couple more times. 1, let me do it facing this way, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, vertical, 3, 2 to the 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, vertical, 3, 2, back down to the 3. Okay, so let's take a look at what we're doing with the feet. All right, so footwork with this, we're gonna use the green lines here, okay, this time. So start out, feet come together, then we're gonna step with our left leg up left 45, right leg goes up forward triangle. Once again, they break time after 2 beats, and so we have to be driven back, but we're gonna be driven back on an angle this time, maintaining dominance through superior position. Okay, so even though I'm being driven back, I have a dominant angle on my opponent, and I'm going to transition myself to the Contratas line here, giving myself even more dominance, because the Contratas line is a more advanced line than the basic, than being on, than being on contact. Okay, Contratas is the true blade fighting method, all right? So after moving out on universal evasion, which is what this is, I'm gonna take my left foot and step 90. Boom, turning 45, like this, okay? Once again, for variation 1. So feet together, step left 45, forward triangle. This is universal evasion. And then we're gonna step 90 for variation 1, turning 45 here, okay? 45 degree is what I mean by that. Okay, variation 2, feet together, left 45, forward triangle, come out on universal, and then we're gonna come out on this angle right here. This is kind of like the new universal, which technically is not, I don't want to get into the weeds too much, but if they're driving really hard, instead of stepping 90, we're going to step out on this line. Boom, like that. And then we would be stepping forward directly into them, okay? One more time, feet together, left 45, forward triangle, universal, and just call it universal, new universal. Call it that, just for fun. Why not? Okay, let me have you guys looking at me. All right, so one time with you guys looking at me, right? So feet together, left 45, forward triangle, universal, 90, turning 45. Variation 2, feet together, left 45, forward triangle, universal, new universal, okay? Hands, now let's calibrate this, right? Putting it together. So swinging our 1, feet come together on 2, and then we're gonna bridge up right 45, boom, with our angle 3, coming up forward triangle with a fluid 4, they break time and come back at us with their angle 1. So I'm gonna step out on universal evasion with that vertical strike there, putting myself on the Contratas line. So I am now on the 3. If they went fluid 1 to 2, they're on their 2, which this is now the 3 takes the 2. They come at me with their angle 2. They don't drive super hard, so I'm gonna step left 90 with my 3, taking their hand with my angle 3. Turning 45, coming at them with my angle 2. If I took their hand, that would be taking their head. If they protected themselves, now we are in the Contratas drill. And then broken or circular to put yourself back to contact, out on forward. Let's do that again. So 1, feet together on 2, 3, fluid 4, out on universal with your vertical, and we're gonna step 90 with our 3, turning 45, stepping in with our angle 2, and then 90, 45, 90, 45, 90, and just broken, out on forward, okay? Variation 2, they're driving super hard when they break time and come back at you, right? So we're gonna do 1, feet together on 2, step left 45 on 3, right 45 with your 4, out on universal with that vertical. This time, because they're driving really hard at me with that angle 2, I don't want to step 90 because that's going to put me out of position. So I want to step up this new universal evasion with my angle 3. That should put them directly in front of me if they were driving hard, and I'm going to come straight back at them with that 2, then stepping 90 with my 3, putting myself in the Contratas drill. This is the advanced line. And broken, 2, 3, out on forward. Let's do that one more time. So 1, feet together on 2, 3, 4, out on vertical, and then we're gonna go up the new universal with the 3, straight back with our 2, 90 with 3, and you're in the advanced line Contratas drill. Circular 2, 3, out on 4, puts you back to contact. Let me run through these a few times for you guys. I'll do both lines, both variations a few times just to demonstrate it, and then I'll let you go. hopefully all that made sense. Hopefully it's something that you can work in to your own training. If any of you happen to be in the Long Beach, Washington area and you want to come learn some awesome Kali, I teach free community lessons at the Long Beach Grange on Sandridge at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays, or right here in the outdoor basketball court at the Long Beach Elementary School on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock. Classes are a blast. Anyway, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. You're awesome. God bless. Deuces.